Whoa, whoa. Starting to get some nice bites there, like. Oh, there we go. Feels like a decent one as well. What is happening, you little belters? Welcome back to the channel, back with the Geordie Blanker. Today, made my way up Northumberland to Newton, mark called the Millers. I've had a video here before, lovely little kelp mark. Up here today with Graham. I'm going to try our luck, see if we can grab a few kelpies out. That's the goal, like. We are up here a bit early. It's 3.5 hours before low tide. But we did see quite a few people getting out of their cars, so we thought we'd get down here early, get on one of the marks, and then slowly push our way out further. You can see where Graham is there. We need to be a little bit further out where these pots are, so we're going to hang around for a little bit, get set up, and push further out. Big shout out to everyone who enjoyed the last video. Thank you to everybody that liked, commented. 6k subs as well, almost ready to hit 7k subs, which is amazing. Obviously the goal is, to get to that 10k sub mark. That's the goal. I'm not too sure how much you guys can hear this wind, but it is pretty windy. Like, I don't have any mics with me today, so I'm hoping it doesn't pick up much of the wind. I mean, look at this place, absolutely unreal. Literally no reason at all there shouldn't be something kicking around in all this. Absolute thick cabbage out here. You'll see shortly once we push, you can see a pot there. You can see another pot over here. Once we push, we're going to be around about here, a little bit further out on these rocks. And then we'll be in the deep cabbage. That's the aim. I am nursing an absolutely lethal hangover today, so I will apologise if I'm a bit sluggish or looking like something from The Walking Dead, but the hangover's real. Honestly, 40 years old with a hangover doesn't bode well. Like, I can't handle these hangovers like I used to when I was in my 20s. So I'll be hanging out my arse within the next few hours. But yeah, I'm hoping for a fish, like. See what happens there. Couldn't wait, could you? What are you going to do now? Climb up? I didn't. You've took me guidance stick. Right, so we've made our way across this little area. I mean, we could chuck out here, but it's probably worth waiting for that a little bit longer for the water to go out a bit more. Nice little chunk of frozen crab. Make this bait a bit fatter. Got 2 on there. 2 little frozen crab. I'm actually going to use my marbles this time and use this rotten bottom, just because I'd hate to hook into a nice fish and lose it. Whoa, whoa. Starting to get some nice bites there, like. Do know I don't have it. Oh, there we go. Feels like a decent one as well. I'm gonna have to try and move further back, further down towards this kelp. Come on, you. It's in that deep cabbage, that like. Don't want to yank it too much. Oh. Yes, lad. Whew. It was a bit annoying getting that thing out. Finally working through that kelp though. Oh, not bad for our first chuck. There we go, chuck number one. Beautiful fish, absolutely stunning. Lovely red colours. That can't be bad at all for first chuck. It's got a mouthful of air. What's this? Let's have a little look at these spitting out. Hopefully sand eels by the looks of it. Wait, that one was a bit too deeply hooked, so it's not going back. It's well oversized, so I am just going to keep that one. I tried to put it back, it wasn't going anywhere, so rather than just let it drift off and be wasted, I'll take it home for the pan. Like I say, it's well oversized, so you can go into the pan. Right, I'll get another one straight out there. I am over the moon with that for first chuck, not bad at all. That's why I love this mark. The fish are always so bright and red. What a lovely day. Apart from that little breeze, it's perfect. Right, Graham was getting a few little bites, but just seaweed. No luck so far on this chuck. Need joy. Oh, starting to get some nice bites there, like. Yep, there you go. There you go. That's a nice one. That's a very nice one. Oh. Popped off. Bloody hell, man, that was a nice fish as well. Oh. That was a nice fish as well. Literally felt the fish pull off the hook. Oh, Reese, I'm not going to get disheartened, like. Still got full faith there's another fish out here for me. Or at least one for Graham anyway. Either one of us. Has an half drop in temperature. Quite nippy now, to be fair. As soon as that sun disappears behind the clouds, there's an half drop. Beautiful mark, this, like. Absolutely beautiful. Cannot beat this place. Hot summer's day, down in Newton. Up in Graham, sitting chilling, licking his crab. Like I said, you've got a lad here, you've got a lad there, you've got a load of lads on Football Hole, so there's plenty out and about. Hopefully everyone's into the fish. Right, that was both of our fourth chucks. Still only the one fish. To be honest, it doesn't look like anyone's had any fish apart from that one. Well, as you can see, the water has drained right out of here now. We're basically all the way up to this pot here now. It's going to all start flooding again within the next 45 minutes. Right, looks like Graham had himself a little fish. He beats that blank, mate. Little codron. Do you think he'll go back?
I think so, but he's deep hook there, like.
Deep hooked?
Oh yeah, it's kicked.
I might just need a bit of time, man.
See it kick?
Yeah, it wants to go on, like, it was kind of deep hooked. But at least you've had something, at least it's still there. I'm gonna get myself back over to my rod, because I was starting to get little bites before you had that fish. Right, this is Graham's last chuck. Nice big fat juicy crab. Is there a fish on there?
3 crabs on there.
3 crab. Oh, last chuck.
3 crabs, 3 fish.
3 crabs, 3 fish. 3 crabs and 8 fish. Did just start to get some little bites there, like. Now big, but little taps. Wants to go. Oh wait, second last chuck. Yeah, probably just sized. That's probably been generous. But it's a little result because it's been quiet for ages, so I'll take anything at the minute, like. Right, the hook's out of him, but whether he goes back's a different story. I don't think he will, like, but we'll have a try, because that was deep hook, that, like. Go on, buddy. There he goes. Right, we'll get this one out there. One of my last chucks, if not the last chuck. Right, definitely my last chuck. Wait, that's our last chucks out there now. Nah, it hasn't been the worst session, hasn't been the best. Had that fish first chuck. Little one towards the end. Graham had that little codlin as well. And like I was saying, it's hit and miss at a mark like this. One day it can be absolutely lifting, and the next day it's dead. And today was just one of them dead days, like. We'll let that sit for another 5 minutes and we're going to get ourselves away from McDonald's. Absolutely starving. Crazy how much the heat drains out you when you're fishing. Everybody's gone now. These lads have all gone. The lads on the point have gone. The lads on football hall have gone. Just me and Graham left now. I mean, it hasn't been a bad day. I've enjoyed it. Got us out the house. At least we've seen a fish. Could have been worse. We could have both blanked. Still early days. I mean, it is literally the 2nd of June. So it's only going to get busier and busier over these next few weeks. We'll get out on these kelpies quite a lot over the next few weeks. It's on. It's only small, but it's the last chuck, and a fish on the last chuck's a bonus for me. Like, kind of complain. Tiny, this. There we go. Tiny little codlin on the last chuck. Ah, you're right. Better than a kick in the teeth. We'll get him unhooked, get him back in. Right. Fish on the first chuck, fish on the last chuck. Tiny little codling on the last chuck. Hello fella. But nice to see a fish on the last chance saloon. Come on fella, give her a nice swim off. There he goes, nice and healthy. See you in the winter, buddy. Get fat. Get that bottle put in the bin, lad.
People complain.
Right, that is the end of the day's session. Sorry I couldn't bring us more fish. I guess that's just how it goes sometimes, innit? You cannot win them every time. What a lovely day, man. This is just beautiful, this place. If I could fish here every day, if I could just pick one more mark to fish for cod for the rest of my life, locally I'd probably pick Newton. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that anyway for what it was. Like I say, not the most fish, but we had a laugh. We got out the house, and you've got to be in it to win it. Plenty more sessions on the kelpies coming in the next coming weeks. Like I say, it is only the 2nd of June, so I've got all of June, all of July, and the first half of August to be catching kelpies. So if you did enjoy the video, always appreciate it. Subscribe, thumbs up, like, comment, all that jazz. But yeah, until next time, guys. Tight lines, tight chests, tight lungs. Oh, I'm gonna pass it. Woo.